What's going on, everyone? Tayler Kyles and Mike Kadlick here for CLNS Media, coming at you from the last day of Patriots minicamp before the team takes their break and then comes back in late July for training camp. Now, I would say the Patriots quarterbacks ended on a bit of a low note today. It was a shaky performance from both quarterbacks. Frankly, I thought it might have been Jacoby Brissett's worst day on a practice where we saw a lot of 2-minute drills, a lot of situational work, mostly 11 versus 11, kind of like a scrimmage type of situation, seeing how the Patriots responded to some tough conditions. Like I said, towards the end of the halves, really like with a minute and a half, not even 2 minutes to go for most drills. So again, Jacoby Brissett, I thought, not his best day. Drake Maye up and down. I thought the accuracy wasn't great for a lot of the time, but I feel like both quarterbacks also had their time to shine. So Mike, what did you think first about Jacoby Brissett?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Brissett was kind of, like you said, up and down. Some good throws, some bad throws. Looked a little bit more uncomfortable, but I think a lot of it had to do with their 11-on-11s and with the offensive line. That was kind of where the struggles stemmed from. When they went into 7-on-7s, reps looked a little bit better, so they're still going to have to, figure out their best five, which they keep talking about. There was a lot of Mike Onwenu at guard today. Caden Wallace played left tackle and right tackle. So it's just going to be mixing and matching that. And again, it's our caveat that we always talk about. It is still June. They'll hopefully, hone that down, figure out their top offensive line, and then the offense can kind of build off that from there. But you're right, Brissett was very up and down. I love Drake Maye towards the end, a couple red zone touchdowns, which we'll get to. But yeah, you'd like to see more from the quarterbacks to kind of wrap this thing up, especially on the last day. You want some, some good momentum heading into the summer, and they kind of didn't get that except for the final touchdown of the practice, which again we'll get to in a little bit.
Yes, sir. So yeah, again, with the offensive line, even Gerard Mayo has acknowledged that you're not really looking for what happens physically from those guys because they're not in pads. There's only so much you can do as an offensive lineman. It's more about getting mental reps and working on your fundamentals. But a great point. Drake Maye, like I said, bit up and down. Accuracy was kind of scattershot, but the end of practice was very exciting, especially with Jalen Polk catching a very impressive touchdown that actually ended up having the defense do push-ups, which I don't think we've actually seen in minicamp so far. So walk us through Drake Maye's day and what happened on that final play.
Yeah, not the final play, but really the final entire couple of possessions, really. It was some red zone work right in front of us. 3 straight touchdowns from Maye to Kayshon Boutte. One on a fade route on one side, or more of an out route, I guess, towards the back of the end zone over Alex Austin, and then another one on a fade route on the opposite side of the end zone where Boutte kind of made a nice running grab and basically ran all the way down the stairs here. He had a lot of momentum going, but got his feet in, touchdown, and then he finds Jalen Polk, diving catch, back of the end zone. Pretty similar spot to where Boutte's touchdown was, but it was the final play of practice. Everybody kind of went nuts. Brian Belichick, Jabril Peppers fighting with the ref saying he was out, but he was definitely in. We saw it. The offense went nuts. Brissett was really happy for Maye, so you kind of see their relationship continuing to bud and grow. So, yeah, for a bad offensive practice overall, it was a really exciting end to it because, again, you see the 2 rookies make a play to finish off the whole session.
For sure, and it was nice to see Drake Maye not be discouraged by the fact that his accuracy wasn't great. One thing you saw in college was on short passes, there were a lot of throws that would be behind the receiver, and I think you saw that today. A couple of Kayshon Boutte's catches were made more impressive because of the fact that they weren't actually in stride for the receiver. There was another target for Jalen Polk against Alex Austin, where Polk was actually open on an out route as they were trying to get into the end zone with clock winding down, but Drake Maye put the ball behind Polk, and it ended up getting broken up. But once again, he did have those really impressive touchdowns. And the one to Polk was crazy. It was like an on-brand play for Polk where it was a full extension diving catch with great ball placement from Drake Maye. So not the best offensive day that we've seen, but at least the offense was able to end on a high note. Tells you a little something about their ability to handle adversity. And with the NBA Finals going on, I got to tell you about our good friends at Game Time. Take the guesswork out of buying NBA tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Download Game Time today. Last-minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed. Make sure to subscribe to Patriots Press Pass for all your Patriots news and updates on YouTube. And for all our written work, make sure you check out clnsmedia.com.